by Jay Nathaniel. Touchdown, Hurricanes!
Shooter take a shot deep. Open target. Got it. Her third. From left to right. Sets off. Oh,
Down!
watch him. He's going to set up. He's going to go for it. It fell from the sky into air ice.
Good evening, CFSL. We got a great matchup tonight, Washington and Boise State. I'm Dez in the booth with my boy Cooksey. It's got a 49 degrees with 3 miles per hour winds. Should be a good matchup tonight over here in Boise, Idaho. How we doing tonight, Cooksey?
I'm good, Dez. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good, man. Pretty good. I've heard a lot of great potential about this Washington team. I know it's been a tough season so far for them. They are looking for their first victory tonight. On the other hand, you got Boise State, who is 2-3, I believe. That is a mod with the return for Boise. What's your thoughts on this game so far? I mean, it's like, what are your expectations out of both these teams tonight?
Well, I'm just looking forward to a great game. I know that this is a rematch of a play-in game that Boise State won back in season 14, a play-in game to the playoffs. So it'll be interesting to see if Washington could get some revenge after being absent from the league for a couple of years.
Definitely. Here we go. Handoff up the middle. This is Toby Nair. Nice game. 3rd and inches.
Well, I think, Des, you and I would know Toby Kinnear better than anybody because we caught a lot of his games last year, and he is a handful, and he proved to be that last week as well.
Yes, Toby Kinnear can be a problem. McCade Albert sacked for a loss of 3 by Payson Parker. It's going to be 4th and 3. The Dogs is out tonight as UW comes up with a big play, and they're going to have to punt the football.
Yeah, and Parker just doing a great job staying home and reading McCade Albert's eyes right there.
Yeah, McCade Albert, the transfer to Boise State, and the halfback Toby Kinnear, the transfer to Boise State. So this Boise team has some talent that they added to their roster. Here goes Aloysius Jeffries, the return for the Huskies, who is the Huskies freshman impact player, number 4 wide receiver. This is my first time getting to watch both these teams so far this season. So let's see what they're going to show me tonight. Here we go. They're in the gun for Washington. Drops back. He's looking. Fires the football. Pass is complete. Boom! Smacked. He goes right away to Aloysius Jeffries. 11-yard reception. 1st and 10 Huskies.
Noah Dart's come out just a little fired up tonight. He knows he just needs one touchdown pass to tie Tonio McDaniels for the 3rd all-time in passing touchdowns. So we'll see if he can do it this drive and maybe even overtake him at some point later this evening.
We got to update, folks. 52-yard touchdown pass to Joshua Campbell, and West Virginia takes the early lead, 7-0, 7:56 left in the first quarter. Here we go. Pass out to the left. It's going to be a first down as Buck Stackhouse gets that catch. It's 13-yard gain. From the pass was from Owen Dart, who threw a dart on that play. It's going to be 1st and 10 Huskies.
Yeah, Dart again knows this could be a historic night, so he's doing his best to get that taken care of early.
Here we go. The ball snap. Dart looks out to the right. It is intercepted. Interception. What a play made by the Boise State Bronco defense.
It looks like that's T. Boozer with the interception right there. A great job just sticking with his assignment and looking back and figuring out where that football was.
Yeah, what a play from Boozer, wearing big number 64, gets out there and uses his hands to make the play. Here we go. McAlbert. Pass complete to Ahmad Williams. 17-yard reception. It's going to be 1st and 10 Boise.
And just nice confidence by McAlbert right there. Just taking a shot early on and really going after that Washington secondary.
Yeah, you just got to get back out there and make plays. He was sacked on the last drive. That was a nice completion. Comes on the gun, doubles right. McAlbert is looking. He fires out to the right. He has a man open. Jacob Archer makes the catch. 4-yard gain. It's going to be 2nd and 6. Now here comes McCade walking to the line. He has doubles to the left with one back in the backfield. I believe that's Kinnear. Draw play, Kinnear. Cut, has a lane. Stiff arms him, man. 3-yard gain. That was I thought that room had a lot more potential than what it ended up. The Washington Husky defense swarmed to Kinnear to slow him down before he got away.
Yeah, it's a great job by Washington's defense. I thought so too, Des. I thought that Kinnear was going to break a big one off, and he didn't.
But here he goes. He said, I got one more for y'all. Right here, out to the right. Breaks a huge run, 22-yard gain by Toby Kinnear. It's going to be 1st and 10, Boise.
And Kinnear just does a great job beating Washington to the outside right there.
Yeah, he sees the lane. Kinnear has cuts. He's very strong. I know he put up some impressive stats in the weight room from what their coaching staff told me. He's looking like he's looking to do some work tonight. Here we go, draw play, up the middle. Stiff arms another man. Just like I said, that weight room pays off. A lot of players who do the upgrades to get your strength up, I mean, it shows right there. Kinnear, he's like one of those old school backs. He's wearing no gloves, no tape, no spat, just getting out there doing work. I love to see it. Here we go. 2nd and 6. Here goes Kinnear, but he's here. This time it's the Washington Husky defense. Daniel Rose gets in the backfield and causes some ruckus.
Yeah, that you want to talk about power. That was power there by Rhodes. I would like to see Chef Wyatt being used here a little bit to take some of this workload off of Toby Kinnear.
Yeah, I would like to see him as well. Here we go, Toby Kinnear, 6-yard reception. He's unable to get past the sticks. It looks like they're going to go for it on 4th down. I love to see it early. They could settle for a field goal, but here we are, 4th and short. Comes out in the gun. Draw play, up the middle. More than enough hole, tucking his leg, just like you called it, Cookie. Chef Wyatt with the carry comes in and makes something happen. 1st and goal, Broncos.
And we saw them do this a lot last week to West Virginia, where they just kept coming at that defensive line with Kinnear and Wyatt.
McCade Albert with the speed option keeper decides to keep it on this one, walks into the end zone. Boise strikes first. Touchdown, Boise State.
And it just goes to show the speed Boise State has on this offense. They're a little underrated, I think.
Yeah, this is, the time for you to prove yourselves. You're, here against a good Washington squad, and you're at a point of the season where you can get to 500. Boise has a lot they want to get accomplished tonight, but so does Washington. Here comes the return. John Turner, 18-yard return. It's going to be 1st and 10. Dub.
It's like Tony Papa was saying in the chat, that was not a good throw by Owen Dart when he threw that interception last drive. He's going to have to shake that out and get that out of his head.
Here we go. Owen Dart in the gun, 2 backs in the backfield. Fakes the handoff. Fires the football over the middle. Pass is complete. He breaks the tackle, but he's tackled after that. Buck Stackhouse, who's had 3 catches for 29 yards tonight. It's 1st and 10, Huskies.
And Boise State leaving the middle of the field open. They're going to have to learn not to do that. They can't afford to have those types of plays giving up.
Yeah, they can't afford to have those type of mistakes made. But here we go. I formation. Drops back. Owen, he has plenty of time. Throws the football to the left. Oh, it's knocked down. What a huge play made from the secondary from Boise State to knock that ball down, because he had a man open. It was underthrown just a little bit. It's going to be 2nd and 10 here. Double formation. Back gets the backfield on the draw. Stiff arms the man. But this defense is all over Aldis Sampson as he gets tackled.
Yeah, and they're lucky because they had a guy down on that line start just a little bit early. I thought there could have been a flag thrown there.
All right, here we go. It's 3rd and 8. Man out to motion to the left. Ball snaps. UW throws the ball over the middle. Pass is complete to Buck Stackhouse. It's going to be 1st and 10, Huskies.
The second big play this drive, Buck Stackhouse makes, and he does a great job hauling that ball. That ball was thrown into double coverage, and he just reels it in. Great concentration and great hands.
Here we go. Handoff to Aldis up the right. It's going to be a small 3-yard gain. coming up here with 2nd and 7. I would like to see Owen Dart throw the deep ball. You got a couple passes knocked down. You got a pass intercepted already. Put some confidence on yourself and put this football downfield. Here we go. Throw over the middle. Its pass is complete to Aloysius Jeffries. 12-yard reception. 1st and 10 Huskies.
And really, this vertical passing game is what's working for Washington, so why change that game plan right now? They're being successful with it.
You're right. Here we go. Pass out to the right. Pass is complete to Debo Thomas as he keeps a foot in bounds. As you see the replay, awesome awareness to look back for the football and plant that foot to give your team the first down.
Yeah, a nice show of speed there, too. Looks like Marcus Copley, he just couldn't cover him right there.
Yeah, he's real nifty. The Debo Thomas. I know there's 2 Debos in the league. Might be 3. Debo Banks, Debo Thomas. I think there's a 3rd one. Here we go. Carry off to the left, up the middle. Tackle's broken. It's Aldis Sampson. 5-yard carry. It's going to be 2nd and 5 here.
Sampson just refusing to let the defense take him down until he absolutely had to go down. This is a great determined drive by Washington.
Interception! He's housing it. No, the receiver might catch him. Is he going to get fetched? No, he's going to the house. He runs gassers in practice for a reason, Cooksey, and this is why you don't get tired. Touchdown, Boise.
Yeah, and this time another big mistake on the part of Owen Dart, and again, Boise State making him play. Marcus Copley, who got beat earlier, this time doesn't get beat, and he makes a play, gets a pick 6 out of it, and Boise State's very much so in control of this game.
I love the energy. Boise's coming out here to play. Like you said, Copley had trouble covering Debo Thomas and Aloysius Jeffries from Washington, but man, he make up for it right there and bite that route, or jump that route, shall I say, and make it a pick 6. So Boise, after the extra point, the score 14 over Washington 0.
Well, Mike Jones seems pretty confident that Owen Dart can bounce back, and he's going to have to use that confidence because Washington finding themselves in a real hole right now.
All right, after that return, we're going to go ahead and see this Washington offense have to come out and playing against a tough Boise defense. Like, they're playing with a lot of energy right now. As the important part for Owen Dart is not to come back out here and make a mistake. You have to shake it off and get back out here and get back to work. So here we are, 2 backs in the backfield. Dart drops back for the pass. He fires the football away. One-on-one coverage, and the defensive back is able to knock that down. That's Neil Dixon over there playing corner for Boise State. Nice play from Neil. It's going to be 2nd and 10 here. Owen Dart comes back out in the gun. He has doubles to the right. He's sending the tight end in motion to the right. Ball snapped. He's looking. Dangerous throw. That pass was almost intercepted. Owen Dart is playing with fire already early on. You know, you play with fire, you get burnt, Cookie. Need to keep your hand off the oven, dog.
Absolutely. And when he comes off the field, either the offensive coordinator or the head coach is going to have to pull him aside and settle him down because he is way too hyped up to start this football game tonight.
There goes Debo Thomas telling Owen Dart, I got your back. Comes up with a huge catch. It's going to be 1st and 10 Dogs. And then on the other side of the ball, Carlos De Leon with another tackle. He's been making tackles all over tonight for Boise.
And I believe De Leon, let me look at my notes here. I believe he just needs 7 tackles to become the... Oh, no, never mind. That's T. Boozer. Sorry about that.
Oh, no, it's all good. It's all good. But De Leon, shout out to you. You're doing your thing tonight. That carry was from Aldis Sampson. Gives him a nice gain. It's 2nd and 5. Carry off to the left. It's Sampson again. Stiff arms the man. Upfield. Still turning the legs. It's going to be a 7-yard gain. Nice run from the Kent State transfer, Aldis Sampson. It's going to be 1st and 10. Carlos De Leon with his 8th tackle tonight on that play.
We've talked about how good Boise State's running game's been. I've been pretty impressed with Aldous Sampson. I do have to say that.
Aldous Sampson, another game. He's reliable. I remember used to watch Aldous Sampson and Rocco Rambo together when they played together at Kent State. Aldous Sampson is very talented back, especially catching the football out of the backfield. Here goes Sampson again, off to the left. There's going to be no gain. It's going to be 3rd and 6 coming up.
Big drive here for Washington.
3rd and 4, my bad.
You've got to play mistake-free football. If you're Owen Dart, you can't throw another interception right here.
Here we go. Dart, feeling pressure. And I thought he almost got the football away. He was able to shove the ball out of his hand to get forward progress. So it looks like it was an incomplete pass. But the Boise State defense, man, oh man, were they on his head that play, Cookie?
Well, it probably helped that he held that ball just a little bit too long. He got his eyes downfield a little too long trying to find something, and he just wasn't able to find it. But I do agree it's good he got rid of it.
And there we go. Washington gets on the board. Owen Dart avoids the sack, gets an incomplete pass. They set up for a field goal attempt. They get on the board. So the score is now Boise 14, Washington 3. Toby Kinnear with that kick return. It's going to be 1st and 10, and here comes McCade McAlber, ready to get back to work for the Broncos. Got a man in motion to the right. The ball snapped. Fakes the draw play, rolls out, fires the football, jump, woo! Jasper McDonald gets rocked. Oh my gosh, I didn't even know what to say. I'm like, took the words out of my mouth. I'm luckily, he's okay. He's able to get up. 2nd and 10 here, coming up.
Well, I mean, the best thing about that drive is not just getting points on the board, but you kept this offense off of the field, and you also fired the Washington defense up. Let's see if they can hold here. I think that they might.
Here we go. Pass out to the right. It's complete to Winsor Wellington. It's going to be 3rd and 7. I wonder if Winsor Wellington is related to the great Beef Wellington. Here we go. 3rd and 7. Ball snaps. Fires the football. Oh, that would have been a great play to follow on to the ball. Keep your eyes on the football. It was a great defensive play made from Washington, but the receiver from Boise almost had a second chance at that, was unable to hold on. So the Broncos will have to punt the football. We got an update, folks. 68-yard touchdown to Kendrick Singleton for Cincinnati to take a 14-7 lead with 8 minutes and 28 seconds left in the second quarter over there live on Twitch.
So Payson Parker almost gave Washington even better field position than what they've got right now. But this game, I think, has changed a little bit, Des. Now that Boise State got that hold, let's see what the offense can do for Washington.
Here we go. Dart got hit, and he was trying to stay on his feet hard as he could by Camden Mayberry, and he just finally falls to the turf. So great play by Camden Mayberry of this Boise State defense. It's putting them at a 2nd and long situation, 2nd and 16. And there we go. That is the end of the first quarter. The score is Boise 14, Washington 3. Stay tuned. You're watching the CFSL live by PX1 Sports here on YouTube. Okay, here comes Owen Dart under center. Trip jumbo set to the left. Trips formation. Fires the football to the right. It's going to be an incomplete pass. Now it's 3rd and long, Cookie. In this situation, you don't want to have a turnover, but you do want to move the football.
Well, I think that taking a shot here is what the best thing to do is. That looks like that's what Washington wants to do.
Here we go. Man in motion to the left. We're going to run screen pass. They dump the football off. That's Sampson. He can wheel and deal out there. He's out of there. He's breaking tackles. He's down the sideline. Look at this. Oh, he got to the 1-yard line. Huge screenplay. And like I said earlier, Aldous Sampson can catch the football out the backfield. He's one of the top backs in the league when it comes to catching the ball off the backfield. He kind of reminds me of like a Marshall Faulk type back. Look all the yards that he gets after the broken tackle. There's a lot of Boise defenders in the replay, and they just can't get to him. I would say forward progress in the end zone, but they're going to give it to him at the 1.
Yeah, that's too bad. I mean, no, Owen Dart's got to wonder what he's got to do to be able to throw a touchdown pass and tie that record. But you're going to get a score here, it looks like, and that's a great
Here we
thing.
go with Aldon Sampson. Easy pitch. Gets into the end zone. He deserves a touchdown after that long reception. Aldon Sampson gives Washington another 6 points. And after the extra point, it will be a 4-point game. We're going to have Boise.
I also
Boise
love,
14, Washington 10.
I love Sampson being caught up in the moment there and hushing the Boise State crowd. He knows that this game has drastically changed, and Boise State's got to figure out how to get their legs back under them. They're a little shell-shocked.
Yeah, they're a little shell-shocked. You're right. I still believe that Boise's going to come out here with a lot of energy, whether it's on offense or defense. I think their defense might be shell-shocked. They've been shutting Washington down so far in this game, but there's still plenty of time to come bounce back. The real question is, what's McCade Albert going to do? Because Washington Huskies' defense has been playing tough. Going deep. Has a man, Winsor Wellington, 58-yard reception. Right when I say Washington defense is going to play, they're playing tough, McCade answers me and throws a dime out to Wellington.
You just got to wonder what on earth Washington was thinking right there. Jeremy Schultz does a nice job staying with them in coverage, but I mean, I don't know. Wow, there's plenty of time to throw the ball. Wow.
Yes, it's going to be trips right. McAlbert in the gun gives it a boom, runs a man over. That looked like that was a horse collar at the end of that tackle, but Toby Kinnear is an aggressive running back, runs the first person over, gets tackled after a 3-yard gain. It will be 2nd and 7 here coming up.
Yeah, sometimes it's the best way to handle an aggressive player is just be aggressive back with him.
You're right, and whatever it takes, huh? Just bring him down. Zeus Banks makes a tackle for Washington on Toby Kinnear. It's going to be a loss, so it's going to be 3rd and 9 here coming up.
Banks taking advantage of some great play by the defensive line right there.
Here we go. Pass out to the right. Gets to the right. Gets in the end zone. Chef Wyatt. 11-yard touchdown run. McAlbert with the short dump off. Touchdown, Boise.
So all I can say right there is options. You've got 2 great running backs that you can use the same way. And Chef Wyatt, who is having himself a night this evening, figuring out how to be productive.
Having himself a night. I mean, he's coming in there. He's having since you mentioned his name, I wasn't sure who Chef Wyatt was, but I'm impressed with this guy. We've both seen Toby Kinnear play multiple times from last season to this season. So, nice to meet you, Chef. You're doing your thing tonight. Here comes the return. Nice hurdle from Aloysius Jeffries. I thought he was going to break that thing open. Gets a great momentum shift for this Washington offense coming on the field. They're looking to come out here and respond. Here comes Owen Dart in a short jumbo trip situation to the right. Fires the football over the middle, has his man, pass complete, and that is Timothy Richardson. 17-yard reception, his first catch of the night. 1st and 10 Huskies.
Well, now you've got Owen Dart going a little bit. That offensive production, offensive possession, getting some production out of him did him some good. They've got great field position. Here's a chance to have another response and get back in this football game.
We got to update 11-yard touchdown pass to Lance Lyde. Cincy extends the lead from 21-10 on West Virginia with 4 minutes and 50 seconds left in the second quarter. There goes a pass that's knocked down. Good coverage by Copley.
Another one of those just really bad passes by Dart. It was a terrible-looking pass the minute it left his hands.
Here we go, up the middle. Nice carry from Sampson. That's going to be an 11-yard gain. He had a wide open lane. The best thing about playing running back is when you see that lane open up, you start getting butterflies. I used to play running back. It's a feeling that's it's like no other. It's almost like a wide receiver wide open. The football's coming to you. When you catch it, you got a big lane. It's all about using your athletic ability after the catch or after getting that carry to make something happen. And I'm impressed with Washington so far because they are fighting in this football game.
And they looked like they were really depressed and down earlier, but that drive where they got the field goal and then came right back out and stopped Boise State on defense, that really fired them up and gave them confidence, and they've been a different team ever since that's happened.
Ball snapped. Dart has a man open. Timothy Richardson. That's a perfect throw and catch, but it's not really perfect when you lead him out of bounds. But if Richardson was able to stay in bounds, he had a wide open walk-in touchdown. But the important part is he came down with the reception, so it's going to be 1st and 10, UW.
Marcus Copley is going to have to spend some time in the weight room working on his coverage skills because, again, he gets beat pretty bad to be an out-physical right there. You can't have that when you're a defensive back.
Pass over the right. Pass caught. Aloysius Jeffries with a nice reception. His 3rd catch of the night, 3 for 35. It's going to be 1st and goal for the Huskies. Here comes Dart. Short formation. Drops back. Fires the football over the middle. It's wide open. But Stackhouse. Touchdown, Huskies.
Buck Stackhouse has been keeping drives alive all night and making big plays, so why not add a touchdown to your resume for that this evening?
You're right. I mean, Buck Stackhouse is having a game. It seems like on Dart has been spreading the football with much love to his receivers. And, we're seeing Aldis Sampson out the backfield as well. The score is now Boise 21, Washington 17. Here comes the kick return from the Broncos. Broken tackle. That is Toby Kinnear with a 34-yard return. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming out for McCade Albert, ready to get back to work for the Broncos. Well, if you're Boise on this drive, do you play a conservative, or do you just turn up and go for the aggression, Cookie?
I think you got to continue to hit this defense in the mouth. You got them fired up. Now you got to see if you can take them out of it, and really that's what football is about. You got to really go out and kick butt until you can't do it anymore.
That part. Here we go. Gives the handoff off to the Kinnear as he's tackled for a loss of 2. Big play made from Cam Thomas of the Washington Huskies.
Yeah, Thomas just being brutal right there.
We got an update, folks. 18-yard touchdown to Ryan Campbell. And since he goes up 28-10 with 2 minutes and 40 seconds left in the second quarter live on Twitch. Here we go. McAlbert drops back, fires the football, has a man along the sideline. It's Windsor Wellington. 17-yard reception, 1st and 10, Huskies.
And that just absolutely no coverage on that pass right there. Great read by McCade Albert to keep this drive going. And we talk about a need to deflate this Washington defense. That's the type of thing that'll do it to them.
Here we go. Trips to the right. We got McCade in the gun with Kinnear. Draw play. Kinnear gets it up the middle. He's chugging his legs, trying to stay. There's a fumble. Someone strips it. And the Huskies have it. The ball was stripped while Kinnear was trying to drive his legs. It's a turnover.
Yeah, boy, we hardly ever see that from Toby Kinnear, and we're seeing it right now.
Who's number 7? Came away with the strip for the Huskies. Huge play.
That'd be
1st
Reagan
and
Lee.
10. Say it again.
Reagan Lee.
There you go. Great job to Lee with that strip. Here we go. Pass out to the right. And it's complete to T-Rich. Timothy Richardson. 1st and 10, UW. The Huskies are starting to cook, Cooksey.
Yes, they are. And, boy, that turnover there by Kinnear, that could really do them in.
Here we go. Dart under center. 2 backs in the backfield. Fakes the handoff to Sampson. Rolls out to the right. He's looking. Fires the football. Pass complete. Stiff arm. That's Debo Thomas with a 12-yard reception. 1st and 10, UW. Here comes on Dart in the empty set. They're on about 22-yard line. Ball drops back. They're looking. Fires over the middle. Pass complete. He's tackled. That is Jonathan Anderson with his first catch tonight. First and goal, UW.
Yeah, they're lucky. Again, Boise State just not able to cover these bigger or physical Washington receivers.
You're going to have to tighten up their D, like you said, whether it's the weight room or you're just getting your fundamentals down, Pat, when you're playing defensive back. Here we go. On dart, drops back, looks, fires the football. And that play might have been a pick six. Ralph Ward, you had it. You just got to get to work on your hands drills, buddy. But great play. It's second and goal.
Yes, it is.
Here we go. Dart. Gives the handoff off the middle. That's Aldis Sampson, who gets another touchdown, puts Washington on the board again, and they take the lead. Aldis Sampson must be a happy camper. He's playing lights out tonight for the Huskies. The score is now Washington 24, Boise 21.
Yeah, I mean, he's playing with a lot of heart and coming up with a lot of plays, and Washington's got a lead because of it.
Yeah, this has been a great football game. You guys have been watching here live on YouTube. Here comes Kinnear out to the left. Stiff arms the man. He's still moving. This time he holds on to the football. It's a 46-yard return. First and 10, Boise.
Well, let's see how Boise, they're going to get good field position. They just can't fumble the ball, put the ball on the ground here.
We got a pass out to the left to Winsor Wellington. 4-yard reception. It's going to be 2nd and 6 here. Here we go in the gun. McKay McAlvin keeps the keeper off to the right, but Washington is not fooled. They come up and make the play. McKay McAlvin is tackled for a loss by Jeremy Schultz.
Yeah, Washington's getting everybody in the game right now. Their defense really stepping it up, and they know they've got that lead. They don't want to get it back or give that back. It's they want to get that first win this evening.
Here we go. Fakes the handoff. Fires the football to the left. He has a man open, wide open. Has a reception. 1st and 10, Boise. Ahmad Williams. We got an update, folks. 42-yard touchdown to Ren Chucky. And since he goes up 35-10 and 49 seconds left in the first half. But go ahead, Cookie.
Boise State's just refusing to go away right now.
They're not going away at all. They're at home. This is a tough environment. They're playing on that crazy turf out there. The game atmosphere out there is one of the best in college football. Here we go. Pass out to the left. It's going to be incomplete. It's going to be 2nd and 10 coming up. Great coverage on the play by Adrian Sampson, the brother of Aldis Sampson, or cousin, I believe. I think they're brothers or cousins, but they're related to Sampson fam. Over there holding it down. Here we go. Carry to the right by Kinnear. Off to the right. 5-yard gain. It's going to be 3rd and 5 here coming up. We got trips left. McCade in the gun. Drops back. Fires the football over the middle. Has his man. It's Aaron. Christmas. Merry Christmas. Touchdown.
Boise State taking the lead right back. They weren't going to be intimidated by Washington. We've got a ball game on our hands right now, Des.
We got a ball game right now. I'm enjoying it so far. Touchdown Boise. As McCade McAlbert throws a precision pass over the middle to Aaron Christmas, who puts the Broncos in the end zone. There goes the extra point. So the score is now Boise 28, Washington 24.
And we're going back to Boise State here. So if you're Washington, you've got to really step it up and try and answer.
Definitely. Here we go on the return. Nice hit made on the returner. That's Aloysius Jeffries with a 19-yard return. As you can see the stats so far, 126 in the first quarter, 172 compared to an 80 and 145. So the stats have been evenly matched so far, almost identical. Here comes out Owen Dart under center. Man in motion to the right. He feels the pressure. He gets the football off somehow, and it's going to be intercepted. And he stumbles on his feet, but what a turnover and a horrible thing for Owen Dart. Milo Pinesaw.
And just another inopportune interception by Owen Dart. For every great thing he's done tonight, he's done something to just kill this offense, and unfortunately, Washington's up against the wall right now.
What a grab by Pinesaw. It looked like he turned around and caught that football with behind his back to the left and made an interception on the go. That was an impressive interception from Pinesaw. There goes Caden McCall with a nice 11-yard gain from McCade McAlbert. So it's going to be 1st and goal, Broncos.
And Clutch is in the chat, and he's starting to get vocal, and bad things for other teams happen when he starts doing that. So let's see if Boise State can capitalize on this.
Caden McCall with no gain on that play. They had to, give Kinnear a break. And so here's Kinnear back on the field. We got McCade McAlbert in the gun. Doubles to the left. Gives the ball up to Kinnear up the middle. 5-yard draw play. Gets him 5 yards. It's going to be 3rd and goal.
And I wouldn't be surprised if they go right back to him, Des, until Washington proves that they can stop him a little bit better.
Pass out to the right. It's going to be complete to Kinnear, but it's a loss of 5. On the Washington Huskies were all over that one, Cookie.
Yeah, they knew who was going to get the ball, and I said they needed to prove that they could stop him, and they've done that a couple of times now. So a great job by this Washington defense to not let themselves get too far behind.
Here we go, 4th and goal. Field goal's lined up. The kick is up, and it's good. So Boise tacks on a nice extra field goal with the 3 points, and the score is now Boise 31, Washington 24. This has been a great ball game. You're watching the CFSL by PX1 Sports live here on YouTube with me, Dez, in the booth with my boy Cookie. So look, it's 31-24. What's your thoughts right now so far, Cookie?
Yeah, just, Washington did a great job showing up on defense and giving Washington a chance to tie this game up instead of going down by 2 scores.
Here we go, man in motion to the left. Fire the football. It's to Timothy Richardson. 11-yard reception. 1st and 10. Dogs.
We can go Dart rating some good vibes right now.
Here we go. Drops back. Fires the football off to the right. The pass is incomplete. It's going to be 2nd and 10 here. Dart's coming out with the empty set. We're about 1 minute and 42 seconds left. So let's see what Washington does here with the time running down from this first half. Aloysius Jeffries with that reception. Nice game. It'll be 3rd and 2. Here we go. Under center. Jumbo short set to the right. Strong pitch to Sampson. He's unable to get off the edge. It looks like that's Big Boozer. Makes a tackle on Sampson, and it's a loss on the play. It's going to be 4th and 4.
And Boise State answering what Washington did on defense. So Boise State continuing to hang in there.
You're right. Boise State is, like I said, you hear the crowd right now. This is a tough atmosphere to play on the road against a tough team. And they're going to look like they're going to run this clock down. We're almost at the 50-second mark. It's 4th and 4. They'll have about 10-second differential, I believe. Here we go. The punt is up. It's going to be a touchback. And so, if you're Washington, do you chance it and try to score, Cookie, or you just let the clock run out going to halftime?
I just let the clock run out here, and you still have the lead, and your defense is playing pretty well. just go with what has been bringing you here, I guess.
Oh, see, that's why you go into halftime, because Payson Parker almost had a pick six for the Huskies.
Yeah, that was an
If I'm watching, I'm like, keep throwing the football.
Well, I think we're going to try and see him close this half out with Kinnear here. Or now.
Here we go, McCade. Dumps it. You're right, Kinnear. Dump off to the right. Short pass. Gives some of the clock to run. 6-yard gain. It'll be 3rd and 4. All right. So it's 12 seconds. About a runoff coming up here. Screen pass. Kinnear. 7-yard gain. It's going to be 1st and 10 as it gets past the sticks. But that is the end of the first half. It is going to be Boise 31, University of Washington Huskies 24. So, Cookie, how are you feeling about the ball game? This has been an intense ball game back and forth for myself. So how do you feel about this first half?
Well, I just really feel like this went from a blowout to a game that is really in question right now, especially since I believe Washington's going to get the ball here to start this quarter. They're going to get a chance to tie it up here. And we're seeing two completely different Washington teams from when we started this game.
Yeah, definitely. I feel that Washington started this game off slow. Boise had a lot of energy, and they're still playing with that a lot of energy. But once Boise started clicking, it's almost like their coach pulled them aside. They had a little huddle on the sideline with some Gatorade, and he sparked something. He sparked a fire up under what. And they all got out there and started playing. And I am enjoying the energy coming from the Huskies because they are playing tough. We are in for a good matchup this second half. I'm impressed by players on the Boise State roster as well. Let's just see where the second half takes us. And, who wants this ball game more? Here comes the kickoff from Boise. Got a return. See, there it is. Another big hit. John Turner with a 17-yard return. And that's another thing, Cookie. They've been having there's a lot of hitting going on tonight. And, part of football is hitting. And I love to have big hits.
Absolutely. Just like you were saying, we're playing football here.
So here we go. In the gun. Dumps off the football to the right. Pass complete to Buck Stackhouse. 3-yard reception is going to be 2nd and 7.
Again, positive yardage. It can put the ball in the hands of a guy that's been making plays all evening.
Here we go. Drop back. Pass out to the left. He's going deep. Has a man open. Wide open. With 2 defenders behind him, there's a shoelace tackle, but not after Aloysius Jeffries comes up big for the Dogs. Big pass from Owen Dart.
Yeah, Boise State just not able to really cover anybody tonight. This time, Davius Green just nowhere near anyone in coverage, and Washington exploits that. They've been picking on the secondary. Boise State's going to have to figure this out before it really costs them.
And we got a flag on the play. False start. That's always going to hurt. But, they rather have the gain that they have. It's only 5 yards. It's time to, tune in and lock your head in. You're down on the road against Boise. You're almost in scoring position. Settle down and play your football. Here we go. Dart dumps off the football to the left. It's complete to Buck Stackhouse. 6-yard reception. It will be 2nd and 9. Here we go. Doubles to the right. Sending them tight end in motion. Dart is in the gun. Hands off to Sampson up the middle. He's met immediately after a 1-yard gain. It will be 3rd and 7.
And Sampson gets stood up there by Cameron Green.
We're making a huge hit. I mean, it's all about showing your energy and coming up and showing that you're in the fight. 3rd and 7. Man in motion off the backfield. Empty set. Ball snapped. Fires the football off to the left. That pass is going to be incomplete. It's either broken up or the pass was dropped. So it's going to be 4th and 7, and the Huskies will settle for a field goal attempt.
Well, I think Carlos De Leon had a little bit of an impact there on that pass. Great job getting that broken up.
And the kick is up, and it is good as Washington comes out with a nice drive, adds 3 points to the board, and the score is now Washington 31. I'm sorry, Boise 31, Washington 27. Here comes the return.
Within a score, a touchdown at least, of getting this lead back. So, yeah, you've got to feel great about that if you're Washington offensively.
Okay, so you're McCabe McAlbert coming back out here. You see what Owen Dart and the Huskies are over there doing. You're up, you're at home, but it's a close ball game. You can't make mistakes at this point. A pass is incomplete, so it's going to be 2nd and 10 here.
And I like that progressive play calling by Boise State. The last time Washington put points on the board, Boise State hit a big play, so why not try that again? I think that was a great idea, even though it didn't work out.
You're right. It's all about figuring out and just getting everything tuned. Here we go. Doubles formation to the left. Ball snapped. McAlbert. A loss of 2. It's going to be 4th and 2 here as Harrison makes a tackle.
The offensive line just not able to block him, and he comes up and makes a huge play for the Huskies.
See, this Husky team is playing with the energy that you need to be able to win ball games when you're down. And they've been playing with it ever since mid-first quarter, top of the second. Like we said at halftime, they've been showing out. After that punt, Washington will have the football back, and they have Owen Dart and this offense looking ready to get back to work with some playmakers like Aloysius Jeffries, Aldis Sampson, Debo Thomas. I can go on and on. They got players over there that are ready to eat. Sometimes in close ball games, Cookie, teams come back based on the depth of your roster. Any playmaker can step up at any time and make something happen. Here we go. Pass out to the right. It's complete. What I say? Debo Thomas, 6-yard reception. It's going to be 2nd and 4.
Yeah, somebody heard you ask them to feed them. They came out and did it. That's a good call.
Get the ball in my hand. That's what every player, honestly, is thinking. They might not tell their coach that on the sideline. It's all about your coach believing in you. Here we go. Pass out to the left. Pass complete. Whoa. Down the side. Oh, tackled. Jacob Bennett. Huge reception for the Dogs. 1st and 10 Huskies.
And how many missed tackles are there right here, Des? I mean, this is some pretty sloppy play here on Boise State's defense. They're a better team than this. De Leon finally bringing him down, wrapping him up and bringing him down, but that's inexcusable if you're Boise State. If you're the AD clutch, you can't be too happy about that.
It's tackling drills all practice. First, as we get out there, we're not even stretching. We're tackling instantly. Here we go. Buck Stackhouse. Touchdown, Huskies.
It's Stackhouse's 2nd touchdown of the night. Again, Boise State just refusing to cover people, playing loosely on defense, and it burns them, and it also costs them the lead.
Definitely cost them the lead. Huskies have been playing impressive. Boise State's been playing impressive, but I think a key storyline here in this ball game is Washington has been on the grind, playing with a lot of aggression and a lot of energy since about end of the first quarter, and they now have the lead. The score is Washington 34, Boise 31. There goes the return. We got Toby Kinnear making cuts. He's moving. 41-yard gain, looking to bring some energy to this Boise State team. But like I said, before that return, Cookie, Washington is in this game to fight. So, Boise, you're at home. You got to figure something out.
Yes, you do. And we have an update for you on the game on Twitch. A walk-on has scored on a rushing touchdown for Cincinnati, and they are up 49-10 with 18 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter.
Nice ball game over there. There goes Toby Kinnear with another carry. Gives them 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd and 5 here. And if you're McCade McAlbert, You just need to play your football. Don't overthink it. It's a close 3-point ball game. Pass out to the left. It's complete to Caden McCall. 18-yard reception. 1st and 10, Boise.
And that's just the sign of a really relaxed, really confident quarterback. And McCade Albert, he knows this game is far from over. And he's just making his reads, going through his progressions, and making sure that this is a productive drive for Boise State.
Here we go. Just right. Puff fakes. Fires the football. He's going deep. It's knocked down at the last second. Great play made by the defense for Washington in the secondary. It's going to be 2nd and 10. It's going to be a trips formation with Kinnear in the backfield. Draw play. Washington is not fooled as he's tackled for a loss of 1. Zeus Banks makes another tackle. It's going to be 3rd and 11.
And this is where McCade Albert's got to step up again and make another play. Boise State 6 of 11. That's not terrible, but you've got to make a play here.
Here we go. Pass out to the right. It's complete. That's Kinnear with a loss of 4 on the play. Adrian Sampson comes up and makes the tackle for the Huskies. It's going to be 4th and 15 here.
Yeah, 5th stop of the night for Sampson, and boy, is that a big one to lower the boom and take care of Boise State's offense. Washington getting the job done again on defense.
Yeah, Washington's defense stepped up huge there. I believe, like I said, that's Aldis Sampson's cousin. The cousins playing together, repping Seattle, Washington, and they are coming out here looking to prove something tonight, and the score is showing that. Here we go. Dart drops back, fires the football. Pass complete up the sideline, but he's pushed out of bounds. That's Buck Stackhouse, 7-yard reception. So it's going to be 2nd and 3 here.
And Revolver was in the chat saying they're not touching him tonight. No, they aren't. He has made plays all over the place.
Here we go. 2-yard gain from Sampson. It's going to be 3rd and inches here coming up. All right, we got doubles formation. 1 back in the backfield. Gives that ball off to Sampson. It's going to get 1-yard gain, and it's enough for the 1st down.
Well,
1st and 10 Huskies.
For that comment, the Sports Star, we really appreciate that. That makes Des and I feel really great.
Here we go. Pass out to the right. Pass is complete to Debo Thomas. It's going to be 2nd and 8 coming up.
And I like Dolan Dart rolling out and using his feet there and buying himself some time.
Here we go. Empty set. Dart in the gun. He's dropping back. He's looking. He fires the football. Pass is complete. Out to the right. Breaks a tackle. Breaks another tackle. Down the sideline. Pushed out of bounds. Troy Mooney. 1st and 10 Huskies.
And that's a great time for our first reception tonight and a great play. Mooney making sure that it counts, and look at him just get physical with this defense. It's been very lackadaisical tonight for Boise State. I'm pretty disappointed with what I'm seeing out of them.
Like I said, if I'm clutch, first when you run out the locker room for practice, we're not stretching. We're doing hitting drills immediately. As soon as y'all strap up for about 30 minutes straight. Here we go. Dart in the gun, looking. Throws the football to the left. Pass complete to Troy Mooney. 30-yard reception, huge 1st down, Huskies.
You can just see the confidence growing out of Owen Dart as he's getting a player to step up and make 2 really huge plays for him. We've got an update for you on Twitch, an 11-yard TD pass to Kate Graziano for West Virginia. They take a 49-17, 7:40 to play in the 4th quarter.
Man, that's a bully beatdown going over there on Twitch right now. Here we go. Aldis Sampson, no gain. Milo Pinesaw comes up to tackle. It's going to be 2nd and goal. Here we go. Empty set. Dart is in the gun. Cross back. He's looking. Fires the football. Boom! He smacked. Buck Stackhouse holds on to the football. He knows how to take a hit. That's a great catch from him after the huge hit from the Boise State defender. It's going to be 3rd and goal.
Boise State's had enough of Buck Stackhouse scoring on them tonight.
Here we go. Pass out to the left. Has his man. And he's Debo Thomas stays in bounds for the touchdown. UW.
I mean, I don't know about you, Des, but if I were Boise State, with how he's playing tonight, wouldn't you want to cover Debo Thomas? I mean,
I would want to cover him. Yeah, I mean, cover everybody over there. Here we go, booth review. I was wondering if I could see another angle because he caught it at the back of the end zone going out of bounds, but it looked like he was good. But his left toe does touch the white before he can even get 1 foot in bound, really. So this is a close, tough call. Got it. Touchdown,
right.
UW.
Well, I thought saw enough of that in the end zone. I understand wanting to take a look at it, but I think that's the right call. I think Debo Thomas was in there.
After that score, it is now Washington 41, Boise 31. It's a 10-point ball game. We're at the top of the 3rd quarter. There's still plenty of enough time in this ball game for this football game to go either way. Here goes Kinnear with a huge gain. He's been eating a lot of yards on these kickoff returns tonight, Cookie.
Yes, he is, and that's just him doing what he does and what he's known to do.
Here we go. Man in motion to the right. Dumps off the pass. Pass is complete, but he stumbles up. That's Jacob Archer with his 2nd catch tonight. It's going to be 2nd and 9. Here we go. McAlber in the gun. Motion. Drops back. Fires the football. It's complete it's almost complete. It is dropped last second. He's unable to hold on. And it's going to be 3rd and 9. Nice coverage from the Husky secondary.
Well, he had vision to make a play in his head before he actually got the football, so that's just a bad job out of him.
Pass out to the left. That's Kinnear. He's unable to break that tackle, and it will be 4th and 4. Nice stop from the Husky defense.
Yeah, Jeremy Schultz just doing a great job making sure he goes nowhere, and Washington just really pouring it on all cylinders right now. Boise's going to have to settle down. It's not over yet, but it might be if you give up a score here.
Definitely. There's still plenty of time in this football game, so as much as Washington's been playing with high energy, they need to keep that energy and not make mistake football. Here we go. Pass out to the right. It's complete to who other than Aloysius Jeffries. I'm going to call him A-Hefe. 1st and 10, Huskies.
And over on Twitch, Kate Graziano's done it again, this time a 61-yard TD. And now Cincinnati has a 52-24 lead with 5:32 remaining in that one.
Here we go. Doubles formation, dart in the gun. Looking. Plenty of time, but he's going to get sacked. I was wondering, he had all types of time. He's sacked for 8 yards by Jackson Bando. Run it.
And again, Owen Dark just not doing a great job of being aware of where the defenders are or one bearing down on him, and it costs them. Works them into a 3rd and long.
Here we go, doubles formation. Dart is looking. Pass out to the left. Pass is complete to AJ Aloysius Jeffries. 4th and 10 as Boise comes up with a huge stop.
It's a huge stop to get late and kind of stop a little bit of the bleeding that's been going on in this defense.
Here we go. Return out to the left by Toby Kinnear. 1st and 10. Yeah, I'm looking in the chat. Is it El Jefe, AJ, what I said? A Jefe? Somebody let me know the nickname for Aloysius. Here we go. Pass over the middle. It's complete. Toby Kinnear.
I can tell you, Des, I work with a lot of Mexicans, and I believe you were right the first time. That's pronounced El Jefe. That's the boss, is what the translation of that is.
Exactly. I thought I was right. I didn't want to. I'm glad you read my mind, Cookie. So yeah, El Jefe making plays, but there goes Toby Kinnear making plays for Boise as he gives them great field position. And now it's 1st and 10 Broncos as they're looking to get back in the football game. Toby Kinnear, 1-yard gain. It's going to be 2nd and 9.
I don't know if that was Perry Harrison in there on that stop or not, but we'll go ahead and we'll go to a break here. I'll finish that thought when we come back.
All right. So it is the end of the third quarter. The score is Washington 41, Boise 31. Don't miss the exciting rest of this ball game, folks. You're watching the CFSL by PX1 Sports live here on YouTube. I'm Dez in the booth with my boy Cookie. Here we go. We got McCade in the gun. Hands off to the left. Chef Wyatt. There's no gain on the play. It's going to be 3rd and 9.
Des, you were talking about Chef Wyatt earlier. I kind of know how great he was because he was a teammate of mine at Eastern Michigan the last couple of years, so I'm not really surprised with his turnout and his output tonight. Disappointed he or Kinnear were unable to pick anything up, though.
Oh, so that's why you knew all that. I didn't even know. No wonder it makes sense. Cookie, you got some secret insider, some Adam Schefter information going on over there. You know what I mean? Okay, I got you. I see that. I see how you moving. But I understand now. It makes sense. And here we go. It's 4th and 12. Fires the football. Pass complete. Windsor, Wellington. But it's going to be a turnover. They didn't get past the sticks.
Boy, you got to be aware. We've been talking about awareness tonight. That's just an unaware play.
Wow, that was a close call. No challenge. I thought he had the first down. But here we go. It's Washington football. Owen Dart has the ball. He's going deep. Is he? Oh, he's going deep. I was about to say he's going for El Jefe. Or is he going for Debo Thomas? Maybe Aldis. You know what? Aldis hasn't been eating lately. They might need to get the ball to Aldis Sampson right now.
They might. He's been a big producer for them, and they've gotten away from him.
Here we go. Deep pass. Carlos De Leon over there making plays all over the football field tonight for Boise. Clutch. Carlos De Leon is excused from hitting drills all first 30 minutes of practice because he's having himself a game. Here we go. Dart. Throws the football. It's intercepted. Play made from the Bronco secondary. Turnover.
Yeah, and I mean, I've been wondering this myself. Of why are you taking so many shots downfield? And unfortunately, it burns them now. We do need to get an update in from Twitch. It looked like Cincinnati doinked a field goal, and I believe it's a 55-24 lead. Yeah, 55-24, 3:52 to play in that ball game.
Here we go. McAlbert rolls out to the right, fires the football on the bootleg run. It's going to be Jacob Archer with that reception. So it's going to be 1st and 10 Boise. Now Boise had this lead this football game. We are playing in the 4th quarter. They are down. At what point do you turn it all the way up, Cookie? Like you're at home, you're down 10, you had the lead. It's time to put the pedal to the metal.
I mean, it's go time here because there's not too much more time left, and unfortunately, your big playmaker is getting negative yards for you right now, and something's got to turn around. Somebody's going to have to step up and make some plays for Boise State because this is starting to go south on them.
Here we go. Carry out to the left. That is Kinnear with a 4-yard gain. And I agree with what you're saying, Cookie. Something's not going to go right. They need to figure it out now or it's never. So that's a great thing about football. There's 4 quarters, and you have to go hard all 4 quarters to get to the end goal, which is that W. Here we go. McAlbert fires the football to the left. Has a man. It's caught. It's Jacob Archer. Jacob Archer's been having himself a nice little quiet, impressive second half.
And we said somebody needed to step up right there, and Jacob Archer doesn't.
Nice play from Jacob Archer, and he has another reception. It's going to be 1st and goal for Boise. We're in the red zone. McAlbert in the gun. Gives the ball off to Kinnear. It's tackled for a loss of 4. It's going to be 2nd and goal here coming up.
And Kinnear tried to power his way out of there, but passed Zeus Banks, but Banks just a little bit stronger than Kinnear right there.
So we'll send the check. Congrats to Owen Dart on breaking the Washington all-time passing touchdown record. I'm not sure. I got to talk to Frosty, but if that's confirmed, there it is. Congrats. But there we go. McAlbert does dump off pass to Evan Wakefield. Touchdown, Boise.
And Wakefield just doing a good job. I think Washington's defense napping a little bit right there.
Napping a little bit. You can't nap in games like this. And Boise is going to be fighting you, Washington, to the end. So, like I said, this is an intense atmosphere playing at home. The city of Boise is party central, real rowdy college football town. Why do you think they have the field the way it is? It's for how large their crowds are and the environment that makes the players more energized to play. And so they're coming back. Washington, you got to step up to the plate.
Yeah, we're getting some clarity here from our stats team here. It looks like Owen Dart is only 3rd in a career for touchdowns. No record has been broken yet. Looks like it says he's a ways off. So.
Oh, there we go. Like I said, I got to check in for clarity. My boy Frosty put me on, and there y'all go. But here we go. We're back to the game. Pass out to the left. It's going to be incomplete from Owen Dart. Nice coverage on the play from Boise State. It's going to be 3rd and 9.
Yeah, and again, this is another one of those situations where you have to pick up this 1st down and keep this drive moving.
There you go. Pass out to the right. Pass complete. Breaks the tackle. That's Debo Thomas out there. I believe that's Debo Thomas. It's going to be 1st and 10, Washington.
And they got it to the right guy. There's a guy that can have short hands and a guy that can be physical.
Here we go. One back in the backfield. Gun formation. Hands off. Carry to the right. Stiff or runs a man over. All this Sampson with the shifty stiff arm deal and keep his legs going. Like I said, baby Marshall Faulk out there. It's 1st and 10, UW.
And the best thing is it takes time off the clock.
Here we go. Pass is complete. Bucks Stackhouse. 10-yard reception. It's going to be 2nd and inches.
Very manageable 2nd down here. I might think about going back to Sampson.
Here we go. Dumps off. Ooh. Marcus Copley could have had his 2nd pick 6 and unable to hold on, Cookie. Looked like he got too excited on that one.
Yeah, he got too excited about wanting to take it to the house and just not able to secure it and reeled that in.
Here we go. Dart drops back. Looking. Fires the football. Pass is complete. Debo Thomas, 4-yard reception. 1st and 10, Huskies.
And Washington going for the jugular right here. It's going to be real hard for Boise State to come back if they put the ball in the end zone right here.
Here we go. Carey up the middle. Aldis Sampson, 3-yard gain. It's going to be 2nd and 7.
And I like it. They're moving a little bit slower. They're taking time off of the clock, and they're going to really put some pressure on Boise State when they do get this football back.
Pass out to Jonathan Anderson, 22-yard gain. Nice throw from Owen Dart to Jonathan Anderson. This is impressive. Anderson's had a catch earlier in this ball game I saw. He is staying in this ball game, staying focused, and making sure he's delivering for his team. It is going to be 1st and goal, Huskies.
And what I would have loved that I've seen out of this, both these offenses tonight, is they're using their full complement of players, and when you can do that, I mean, you've got a chance to really light this scoreboard up, and that's what both these teams have done here this week.
You're right, Cookie. Just use your depth chart the best way you can. Utilizing every man on this football team is the best way to win for either squad. There goes Aldis Sampson that was tackled. Carlos De Leon, another tackle on the play. A 2nd and goal. He has plenty of time. Fires the football. It's incomplete. I thought he might have had a touchdown on that play, but T. Boozer makes a play in the area. It's going to be 3rd and goal now. And like I said, intense environments. This crowd is loud. You cannot afford to make a mistake in this situation. Key down. Snapped. And he has his man, this Jonathan Anderson, touchdown, Huskies.
Just a big drive there by Owen Dart. The last two pass plays, he stood in there and he was patient. He didn't force anything, and he was rewarded by putting the ball in the end zone. And I think that all puts this one to bed.
Wow, what a change of events. That touchdown was a huge momentum thumper on Boise for Washington. A huge play made. The score is now Washington 48, Boise 38. This game is still not far out of reach. Boise, they have the talent, Cookie. Like, they can turn it up at any time. I know the time is running low on them, but you cannot count out this Boise State team at home.
Well, we've seen some unbelievable comebacks here in the CFSL, but so it's not out of the possibility. But the way this Washington defense is playing, I don't know if I see it happening.
Here we go, McAlbert off the carry to the right. He's going to go with the slide on him, and it's going to be 2nd and 7.
He's disappointed with that, but he kept the ball moving forward, and that was what the most important part of it was.
Here we go, drops back, looks, fires the football. Pass complete to Toby Kinnear, 8-yard reception, 1st and 10, Boise.
And Boise State determining they're going to do what they can to tie this. They're going hurry up already.
Pass deep to the left is complete to Ahmad Williams. 37-yard reception, 1st and 10.
Let's just give some love to Jeremy Schultz, because that was a nice stop. He doesn't make that stop there. Boise State's in the end zone right now.
Jacob Archer! Touchdown! Back in the end zone for McAlbert.
Oh, yeah, I mean, how huge has Archer been this second half for McAlbert and for Boise State? He's bailed them out a couple of times, and he brings them back. They got a chance with a stop here to take this lead back.
I think I seen the Bronco on the sideline running back and forth behind that end zone that was scored on with the cheerleaders, pumping the crowd up. They got the T-shirt gun firing into the crowd. It is going up here in Boise, Idaho tonight. Like I said, Boise is not gonna back down ever, especially at home with this crowd that they got. Score is now Washington 48, Boise 45.
Now all of a sudden there's a lot of time left here for Boise State. So if you're Washington, you got to really do a good job at taking time off this clock.
Aldis Sampson, 1-yard gain. It's going to be 2nd and 9.
And that's the right idea right there. You didn't get the result you wanted if you're Washington, but that is the right idea. Put the ball in his hands and let time go off of this clock.
Here we go. Aldis Sampson, no gain on the play. I would like to say, folks, that you guys are watching the top primetime game tonight. I believe the other game on Twitch might be a blowout or already over. So tell your friends to tune in on YouTube. Here we go. Pass out to the right to El Jefe himself. 1st and 10, UW.
The only thing I don't like about that is him going out of bounds. This clock would still be running if he would have got out of bounds or stayed in bounds.
Aldis Sampson, 8-yard carry. It's going to be 2nd and 2.
And if you're Washington, just doing what you're doing.
Go ahead,
Boise State doesn't have any timeouts.
Here we go. Sampson out to the right. Stiff arms the man. Gets past the line. Running hard. He's 5'9", ready to shine. And he's on his grind. 1st and 10, Huskies.
Got this one in the bag here. You can line up in victory formation if you want.
Another carry. That's John Turner, the backup. They had to give Sampson a spill. He's tired out there. But John Turner comes in, does his thing. Then Jackson Bando, another tackle for Boise.
It's a well-deserved rest. Sampson was a busy guy tonight.
Here we go. Carry. Sampson comes back in. That's a 4-yard gain. And now it's going to be 3rd and 4. They're trying to run the clock. Here we go. Carey out to the right. He's tackled in the back, or he's tackled after a 2-yard gain. It's going to be 4th and 3. And that's the clock. That is the end of the ball game. Man, what a great game to both teams. Owen Dart, player of the game. Cookie, how you feel about the ball game tonight?
Well, it was just a great game played by both teams. Congratulations to Owen Dart on moving your way into a tie for 3rd in school TD passes, and congratulations to Washington on your first victory. Well earned, well deserved.
Well deserved it is. Great play from both teams. Running out of time, but Washington, you guys got the W, got your win on the board. Boise, you guys had it. The Dogs wanted it more because they was hungry. I want to say thank you to our associate producer, Austin Crow, our executive producer, Mike Peters, and, of course, my broadcast partner, Cookie in the booth. On behalf of our broadcast crew, we're out. PX1 Sports by CFSL on YouTube. Have a good night. Make sure you tune into our next game coming up here next.